Okay, they made it. It's time for me to get the heck out of Dodge. And the reason I'm lagging is because there are so many demons chasing me, it's actually lagging the game. But yay! Good job. Team Switzerlandia gets... oh god, I should have fed my horse. Alright, keep going, horsey. Don't be scared. I have money, so I can throw that down if things get really bad. Oh boy, yeah, it's terrible. I bought a new computer today, and it's going to be coming in a couple of weeks, and it has 16 gigs of RAM, which is a little bit more than it needs. But it's going to be able to handle it. Alright, so here comes the doom and despair. They have a long way to run, so... but they're still coming. Boy, they really are taking a long time. Unless my guys are fighting them. Yeah, it's super fancy. I'm very excited. Boy, I'm a little concerned here. Nothing, unfortunately. Like, I was excited. I thought maybe it would, like, expand the game and let it go further. It's just that's the end of the game on that side and the other side. Like, each side has one of those harbors. I guess that's maybe the ocean. We'll just think of that as the ocean, and we can't expand to that. So the basic aim of the game, and you'll notice when there's a... I started this broadcast out beating the game, and then just started over to kind of walk through. You just have to kill those 4 portals, and that's it. Yep, and once you've gotten the 4 portals, you win the game, and then you're all done. It's a short game, but it's difficult. Okay, so we know that our knights have died because, see, rest in peace, knights. Our little banners are torn. So we're gonna hire some new knights that I will eventually tell them to kill. Good luck, buddy. I don't know, maybe they succeeded. Because we sure didn't get this crazy attack of demons that we were supposed to get. Which is great, because I don't really have a lot of dudes over here. I think I have my stream on a delay, because I usually am playing Aeon. Yeah, look at this is one of my archers, and he's coming back, so... maybe I underestimated the power of my dudes. But I know I need to go out there and collect them. Because they all got hit, so they all have no idea. Ooh! I should have done that earlier. Feeding the horse, feeding the horse, feeding the horse. I wasn't paying attention to the time of day. I thought I had another night before I was going to get attacked. Oh well. Hey knight, you're going to want to back up here, sir. There's a demon coming. You want to get back in the house? Come on. Maybe yeah, these can't be the demons from before. It would have been so many more. Hooray! Oh, absolutely. That's almost completely why I got the new PC. Right now what happens when I try to log Ion is my power source freaks out and faints. My whole computer turns off, like there was a thunderstorm or something. Like, it just shuts off, all the power comes off. Also, some of the wiring is bad, the fans have died. There's just issues throughout the computer. So instead of nickel and diming myself to death because I am not a person who puts together computers, I decided to just save up and get a new one, which is going to cause me a lot less stress. So I'll definitely be back in Ion. I miss it terribly. I've been watching other people streaming it, and with more than a little jealousy. It's old adjacent. Whenever I try to fix my computer, it's outside of my realm. I'm a touchy-feely person. I'm a people person. I am not a computer person. So when I opened my computer to try and clean things out, I ended up breaking a fan and probably letting more dust in than I took out. So it's, oh, yeah, I just shouldn't mess with my computer. And I'm going to work on learning how to clean it better. But I think over the years I did damage to it by opening it up, and kind of paid the price for it, literally. Oh, okay, so this is the portal we destroyed. I actually have the option to build another portal, and that's the portal I was using before. I don't remember if I used it for you guys to be able to see, but then I can use it for my own devices and I don't have to walk as far. Little note about the portals: when you use them, you'll get to a point where they'll start to blink, and when they blink 3 times, it'll go ba-ba-bump, ba-ba-bump, ba-ba-bump. Then you need to stop and you need to get out for wherever you are. Otherwise, it's going to take you all the way back to the beginning and you'll have wasted your cooldown. I've learned that the hard way. Even today, I did it, so you have to be very vigilant of your portals. Alright, so apparently the buff thing is, this side is our attack and our defense is going to be on the other side, which is annoying. I'd like to build that teleporter, but it's a little late in the day right now, so I'm going to wait. Because I have not really expanded out that far. We were kind of overachievers in getting that portal, I'll be honest. We have to expand really far, and if I send a builder out there by himself, he's just going to die. Look at all these minions walking in. $10 says they all end up getting killed. Yeah, they basically, they diminish every day, so you have to go back out and buff them again. It's kind of like, in Aeon you only get like an hour for each buff, or a half hour for each buff. This one, they last like a half a day or a day. I'm not exactly sure. It seems like every time I go there they need to be rebuffed, so I just buff them. Ah, oh, we love you farmers. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys have been fighting people, because look at all this money. Good lord. Alright, we need to expand. The reason we need to expand is look at all these rocks laying out here. Eventually this was going to get to be an issue. And when the Titans come, I do not want all those rocks laying around. Alright, so we're going to go in search of the other buff. We're going to send that guy over because I know I didn't fill. I recruited a lot more dudes than I have jobs for, so we'll let the merchant handle that. Ideally, I won't run into a portal before I run into my buffs. Ideally, it'll be right here. Nope. Alright. So that means every time I want to buff my defenses, I have to run past a demon portal. That sucks. And since I went past the demon portal, I'm going to feed my horse, because I know I'm going to get chased. You good, horsey? Alright. And I'm not going to run, because I know when I go past again, I'm going to need to run. So I'm keeping my horse as happy as possible. Alright, so we're just going to buff this full. I'm glad I came out here with money. Alright, and now the next time I want to buff, I'm going to have to come all the way out here again. So I need to come out with money and a happy horse, because I'm going to get chased by demons. And the further through the game, the more severe passing by that portal is. Right now I only get chased by one demon. As the game progresses, 2 or 3 will chase me. And if I run out of juice on my horse and I don't have money on me, I'll probably lose my crown and die. The way you lose the game is that the demons overtake you and take all of your gold, and the only thing you have left that's gold is your crown, and then they take that and run away with it, and the demon actually wears it on his little head and runs away with your crown. Which I kind of love. To my knowledge, no. I don't believe the only way to buff your horse is to feed him on the grass right here. So we're feeding him now. And if you take the time to stop at any point, it buffs him a little bit, but it's not, like, you want to feed him until he's done eating. So you want to make sure when he lifts his head, that's when you finish feeding him. Alright, we're going to expand out a little bit. I know it might be late in the day. This might be a bit of a risk. But I'd like to expand out on this side now because I don't want to have to deal with that portal every single time I buff my defenses. So we've buffed our attack, and I assume it's going to be good enough to handle this. I want to get this to at least basic stone before the demons come, so I'm just going to hang out here. Now what's going to happen is the demons are probably going to come and be attacking this wall before my catapult gets here, which is okay. We're still pretty early in the game, so what I'll be doing is just kind of attacking with my archers and my knights and stuff without the help of the catapult, which sucks. Oh boys, hurry, hurry, hurry. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play this a little. Here you go. Here's some money. There you go. Good boys. Good demons. There we go. Now, that's a risk to take as you get later in the game, because there weren't that many demons out there, so I just basically took one for the team and ran out there and threw money at them. It worked! They didn't attack all of my guys. I think they got my builders, though. Fortunately, I had more builders nearby, which is why you always have stuff going in and out of your town, because it means there's always somebody nearby to do the job that you need done. Okay, so we're going to build this to capacity then. And then I'm going to go back into town and get jobs for all my people. See, the merchant is leaving, which means he probably left a bunch of guys with jobs. Always have people going in, send the merchant in, make sure you're going back and putting jobs up. There's a lot to be thinking about. You might have got to make sure you have the money to build what you need to build. It's a lot of work. A lot of thinking. Alright. And I'm really bad at keeping track of when the blood moon is. It's every 5 days, I think. Usually it's the day it rains. But sometimes it rains the day before as well, so I gave up trying to figure out when the blood moon is. I just try and feel it out. Alright, so I've got 2 builders and 4 archers ready to go, so I'm going to go and maybe recruit some more dudes. Now ideally, at some point I want to expand out a little bit more here and get that portal built, because that's going to help me. But since we just had the evening, I think I'm safe to at least go out and buff my attack. That's such a long run. If I wanted to be just like really rude, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just buff, or I'll build my teleporter and just accept the fact that whoever goes out to build it's going to die. Which is it's a little bloodthirsty, but sometimes you gotta break some eggs, you know. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention to the time. Being chased by demons. And I have money, but not a ton of it. I'm gonna pause here to feed my horse just for a second. Come on, horsey. I'm tempted to name my horse Artax after the horse in Neverending Story, except Artax dies in Neverending Story. So we're not going to do that. I think this might be the blood moon. Or at least tomorrow is for sure. Because I hear the creepy music. Maybe it's not blood moon creepy, but it's creepy enough. I'd like to have more money. I mean, that's the story of my life. I'd love to walk down the street. I said this in all of my streams, to have just people throw money at me when I walk down the street. That would be awesome. Like, Chrissy, we love you. Have some coins. Oh, it is the blood moon. In a way.